Good evening, one and all. Welcome to Pixies channel with eaglevp. As you can see, this is, as the title says, is Drone Talk. Hello, Eagle.
Hello.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome to Pixies channel. Have you got your YouTube on? This is, as the title says, is Drone Talk. Hello, Eagle.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. This is a first for us. We're doing it for the first time. Hello, the Mitchell Family Reality TV show. How are you?
Yes, hello. Yes, this is what we're talking about. Drones, flying objects in the sky. Yes?
Definitely, yes. Hi, Sliderman, JB's Adventure, Sub Chris and Keith.
Oh, shall we? Can you invite J and B? Because he's a drone.
Yeah, you're a droner, aren't you, JA and B's? Do you fancy coming on the panel and talking about drones? Because we're just wigging it tonight. We're wigging it. Because I've got a PS3 standard and Keith has got a Phantom 3 Advance.
Yeah.
And this is the man that got me hooked on drones because he let me fly his drone. And yes, I am. Does that mean yes, you want to? Yes, you are a droney, and yes, you want to come on a panel?
Yes. Would you come on J, A, and B's Adventures so we can get to know you?
Because somebody knows a little bit more about it than us two old.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Bossman
PR.
Just popping in to say hi and show some support and click the like button, Chris. Thank you very much, Mr. PR. Awesome.
Yeah, that was very good of him.
It was. We've got 7 viewers and 3 likes. Thank you very much, guys.
Yes, 4 likes now. Sure, he will come on.
Cool. I'll just have a look at your about page, see if I can get your email address, and then I shall have you in.
Yeah, it's having the email addresses, isn't it?
That's the one.
I save them all on Notebook. I've got all the email addresses that
I'm going to have to start doing that. I've written a lot down, but I'm going to have to start doing that.
Yeah, well, if you save them to the computer, then all you've got to do is put it up, go into your notepad, your emails, and then just copy them.
Right, he's got his email on there.
Hi, Chris and Keith. Oh, okay then, boss man. Bye. Okay.
Bye. See you later, fella.
Yeah, I hope you're on tonight. I don't know whether you are or not.
Just a quick in and out, Dobby.
Oh, Owen have come in.
Is Owen in?
Yeah, Owen's drones, yeah.
Oh, hello,
Owen. Owen, would you like to come on the panel? Because we're talking about drones tonight.
Just give me a sec. I've got J and B's. This will be in your Hangouts invitations box, J and B. There you go.
And
Max Drone is here.
So, Ben, would you like to come on the panel and talk about drones tonight?
Hi, January. Not tonight. I'm going live on Sunday at 9:30. There's Mr. Hoffman. Dizzy, hello. Welcome.
This is a new channel, is he?
Or she, I'm not sure.
Dizzy. Just subscribe to you, Dizzy. 340 now.
Hey.
United Kingdom, a fellow Brit.
Hey, and you've got 341 now because I just subscribed to you. Welcome to our channel. This is eaglevp. Tonight we shall be talking about drones. I have a Phantom 3 standard and Keith has got a Phantom 3 Advance. Oh, sorry, Keith, doing homework. Just got this in the background. Can answer anything in the chat now. Yeah, that's cool, my friend. Hello, Angela. How are you? And there's JB.
Hello there, sir. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad.
Your sound's a lot better tonight as well.
Yeah.
What drone have you got then, JB?
Pardon?
What drone have you got?
I have the P3 standard.
Oh, the same as me.
Yeah.
Have you crashed yours yet?
When I first got it, tipped it a little bit, but I haven't destroyed it yet.
You haven't done that to it yet, hang on. You haven't done that yet then?
No, not yet.
That's hopefully Memento will be first and hopefully last ever crash.
Yeah, luckily it was in grass.
Oh, mine went through a tree. The wind
they'll
took
do
it. The rather strong winds, and I brought it on back on home lock, took it off home lock. As soon as it went off home lock, it just went whoosh.
Right.
A bit too close to the tree. Not good.
Yeah. So, have you been out flying at all this week?
I went out briefly at sunset last night to test out a new battery that I have,
Yeah.
but nothing substantial since probably about a week ago.
Oh, I see Owen's going up to the P4P or P4A.
Ooh.
For the Mavic then, Owen.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. That's what I'd like. After talking to Christina on the interview today, Drone Girl, saying how good the Mavic is, I've got to go for the Mavic, haven't I?
Hi, Fleabag.
Yeah, it was a good one, Ben, but we had a few technical issues with Hangouts, kept on going off.
Did Ben say he wanted to come in?
Yeah, do you want to come in, Ben, at all?
Hi, sweet queen. Hi, how are you?
Because if you're quite welcome if you'd like to come in and join the conversation.
Yeah. Mary Duffy, hello.
Hello, Mary.
As you can see with the title, it's Drone Talk tonight.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. So how long you had yours then, Jamie?
I've had mine since October of 2016.
And how do you like the new features that have gone in with the follow me and stuff like that?
I haven't really dabbed into the follow me too much. I've used the orbit and waypoints a little bit for stuff I do.
I've tried the point of interest a couple of times. I think that's quite good when it spins round.
Yeah.
I did the follow me a little bit, and I took it off, and I haven't done the waypoints yet. So how easy it is to set up the waypoints on for the because I think now you can't do it on the map. You got to fly it there first, haven't you?
If I use it's called ground control by DJI. You have to use an iPad in order to use it, but you can ground out your missions prior to it and upload it to your drone, and then fly it that way.
Oh, so what is it? Ground points?
Yeah. So you can create waypoints before you even go to wherever you're going to fly.
Oh, cool. I'll have to look that one up. Have you got your spanner on there, and is it like linked to a page that you can go to it, or is it actually the DJI app?
It's an actual DJI app, but I think, let me see, they may even
Just ask Tony if he wants to come on to send you his email address.
Tony, Bros Drones.
No.
Oh, quadcopter. Hi, quadcopter.
Ben's in the bath. And that
right.
That would be a pretty sight, would it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's both a iPad app and a computer-based PC download.
And obviously, you can do it on PS3 standard because you've got one, haven't you?
Yeah, it does all their platforms.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
What's your email address?
Chris Pickering.
Because he can't.
Oh, it's on the about page. Is it? I'll type it in. Is it? I've got a cat trying to get the rucksack.
Yeah.
Do you want me to type it in the email address in the chat?
Yeah, your email address. And Tony.
Hi.
Yeah, and Tony, if you can send it to my email address as well, which is eaglevp35@googlemail.com. Then I can arrange an interview with you. Chris,
Oh, is that where you get your thing from? So open link in new tab. And then I shall save that. Oh, no, sorry, that page does not exist or is unavailable. You have to pay for that one then, JB?
Yes.
How much is it?
It's free.
Oh, it's free, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right then.
Oh, so.
Ah, there we go. I'll copy and paste that quadcopter, and then I shall get you in the panel.
Yeah, I've just got to paste it in my email. Sorry about this, folks. That's it. Tony. I've got Tony now. Because I'm going to do a interview with Tony. Got it, saved it, it's on. What's up? Everyone's gone quiet.
I know.
Where's he gone?
I'm not sure what happened to him.
He's gone away, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's fell away. Sorry about that, everybody. I hope he comes back in because it's his live stream, so all he's got to do is do the Hangouts again. It's problems because I was on to Drone Girl this morning interviewing her, and my Hangouts, I think 3 times, lost connection.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, she's
and
pretty good.
Yeah, and Bossman last night was interviewing Yin Wolf, and his Hangouts just won't work. He put the link in, and you clicked on it, and it just went off.
Right.
Give me a minute. Yeah, yes, Pixie, we know. Your next challenge is to get an interview with. Oh, I don't follow that one, Broadstone, Ben. I'll have to copy it and see if I can get an interview with them sometime. Eric Skies. God, stop moving. God, it keeps on moving. I can't get it now. I'll have to go back to it. Are you heard of their channel? Jamie?
Pardon?
Are you heard of their channel?
No.
Eric Skies?
I haven't seen them. I'm looking
No,
at them now.
I'll have to go over and check their channel out then.
Yeah.
Oh. Paste. See if it comes up with anything. Oh, it's a adventure channel.
Chris is back.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Sorry, I pressed the. I was adding quadcopter and I turned it off by mistake.
Oh, hold on. I'm just
There's
going to
quadcopter.
the sound off that one. That's it. I've
I'm
just
back,
gone
I'm
to their channel, Ben. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shut off. I can't find my chat. Oh, that's because I'm on a different channel, that's why. Duh.
Where are you?
I'm here, somewhere. There we go. We got it, I'm back. Little hitch. I've sent an invitation to...
Tony.
yeah. So you should be having an invitation in your... Here he comes.
Here he is.
Hey.
Hello, Tony. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Knackered as usual today, AC, don't worry about it.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, sorry about that, I sort of like turned myself off.
Yeah,
Yes, he does things like that.
I do when I get out of bed, I just switch off.
Oh dear, never mind. We're here again.
Right.
So you've got a Mavic, haven't you, Tony?
Have I got a what? A Mavic?
You've got a Mavic.
Yeah, I have. Very impressed.
Is it very good then, is it?
I haven't had a failure yet, whereas the Phantom 4 over the same sort of period had about 2 crashes.
Ah, so it's not just me that crashes then?
It was in the early stages when that happened. Like, you know, I had both of them go into the water.
Oh, not good.
One I lost totally. The second one was recovered, sunk into the mud, like, and I sent it back to DJI because I got their warranty. I sent it back with half the harbour inside it. And within 2 weeks, I had a brand new helicopter back.
Oh, cool. Nice one.
You know.
Good.
See, that's where I've got to be careful because I got mine off at eBay.
It doesn't matter. They've changed the rules now. If you buy a DJI helicopter and it's second hand and you're the new registered owner, all you've got to do is show the condition of the helicopter and that it gets airborne and send that little footage to DJI with all the registration, and you can actually register for the care plan. That's what the representative told me.
Well, that's all right then. That's cool. That's sound. Hello, TJ. I'll get a Mavic when it gets to about $500. I'll be waiting a long time.
No, I don't think it'll be that long, really.
No?
No, because you, Tony, I think another year and a half, you'll be able to pick up the Mavics for...
I think in the January sales, to be honest, you know, I think it's going to drop because, I mean, it's $799 now. So
yeah.
January sales will tend to drop another 20% off that, you know. I mean, DJI haven't brought a new aircraft, but they released a new camera this week, you know, and it's for the higher range helicopters, but they are still developing new items all the time, you know. You have the Christmas Mavic come out this week, I think.
Yeah.
White, although I don't recommend that one.
I'll see it.
You won't see it, no. You can't hardly see the black Mavic when it goes up. I mean, I don't know if you guys agree, when a helicopter goes up into the sky, at the 500 meters, which they say you're allowed to fly, you lose it. Anyway, you lose it about 300.
Yeah, you do. It's just a little dot, isn't it? It's that.
Yeah. So I to be honest, I agree. The point is that there's more information on my iPad to tell me what the helicopter's doing than somebody telling me, oh, there's a dot in the sky up there. That's you.
Yeah.
And most of the time, just, you know. So, you know, I think...
Go on, mate. Sorry.
I just think the FAA's got all the wrong logistics about helicopters, you know, or quadcopters.
So true.
Yeah, there's just a few bad guys out there, but the good guys outweigh them 10 times over.
The thing is, they've shoved us all under an FAA rule, okay? That is, quadcopters need to be registered, blah, blah, blah. And they can't do this, that, and t'other. But if you look at it logically, right, they are saying that because they're frightened of people losing control of it. Now, everything from Maplins that doesn't have GPS in, or from the catalogs that the kids are playing with, do not have GPS. So therefore they can fly into people, they can get carried out of the wind, they could go into cars, onto motorways. That's where that rule applies. When you come into the high helicopters with GPS holding in that, and all the warnings we get, that is a totally different band of fish, and new laws should be set for us. If you keep under 200 feet, there's no reason for you not to go 2 mile out, you know. It's a bit like, at the minute, we've got those new trucks on our motorways. They're GPS run. One guy controls 9 Arctics on a motorway. That is more dangerous than any quadcopter. Imagine if that had a glitch and went into a car or a thing. And these Muppets are authorising this thing to drive in the UK. And, you know, the same Muppets are saying, you can't flash that plastic thing, it might bring down an airplane, you know. Okay. What? Oh, God, it just drives me nuts, man. It really does.
We have a thing here where the FAA in the States, if you're a hobbyist, you no longer have to register.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we've got some new laws coming in next year, and it says anything the size of a Spark doesn't have to be registered, but anything like from Mavic up to is does. New ones, not old ones, not old ones. So if you buy a helicopter next year, then you might be forced into registering. But DJI do all the registering anyway. They do their register through the data plan. So if something goes wrong and the police have say the information off the helicopter, they can contact DJI, and DJI can actually get all the information from what you've been flying.
So, as a beginner, what drones would you recommend for people getting if they want to take up the hobby?
If it's a hobby, then it depends on what you've got your money wise. You know, if it's just for selfies, then the Spark, because it's GPS held and everything else. But there's been quite a few problems with that one where people have lost them and that, you know, where it's gone crazy. But if you've got the money, then I would say the Mavic, because no matter where you look on the internet, there's been, I think, probably about 13 crashes of Mavics, but it's all been pilot error, i.e. doing a side video and crashing into a tree, or pushing the batteries too much when you're over water and it suddenly drops into the water. And one guy took his 7 mile away, which the limit is about 2.5, I've worked out, to get back safely because you got the winds and that. But he did have somewhere to land after 7 miles. So, you know, but he landed pretty rough where he wanted to land, you know. But, you know, yeah, it's a very intelligent DJI have now got everything working correctly. Your helicopter has a Pentium in, your batteries have a Pentium in, your controller has a Pentium in, your iPad has a Pentium in. You've got all 4 Pentium computers talking to each other, as well as multiple satellites. It knows where your position is at all the time. The Phantom 4s had 10 satellites, I think it was. The Mavic has up to 20. You know, so it knows where it is in space. It also has geosensing, so it fires down. It's almost like submarine waves to the ground, so it knows by radar what height it's at. So can it do that terrain follow if it was put into that mode? It has down-facing cameras to verify if it's got a hover. It is a truly advanced system for what it is, you know.
Yeah, I'm really getting into it, but I've not been able to fly properly for at least 2 weeks because of the wind and whatnot. How, because I've got the Phantom 3 standard, what's the strongest winds I could fly in without any incident?
Very good question.
Yeah.
I think
about 15 or 20 mile per hour, isn't it?
I would go to
more.
13,
I think it's about 20.
What was that, Jamie?
I think it's about 20-mile gusts.
Yeah. But safely, I would say 15.
15.
Yeah.
Because they were a bit. When I crashed, it were a bit stronger than 15.
Right. Can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah.
When you go for a takeoff, if it can hover in one position and it's not angling the helicopter in anything, then the copter's happy. Take it up a little bit. Keep it in the same hover. If you know which way the wind's going, okay, so like if it's coming from the north to the south, fly your helicopter into the north against the wind, so you know exactly where you are. Now, on yours, which I don't have on the Mavic, if you're out, say, 200 feet along a field and you're against the wind, hover it, turn the copter to its side, and then go into ATI mode. That switches GPS off, and what it does is floats back to you on the wind. You're using power, and the wind brings it back to your way. When you get it back on the map towards you, you put the GPS hold back on, it hits the brakes, you bring it back in.
Oh, good idea. Not thought of that.
I do it because when I had my Phantom 3, I used to take it. The wind used to come out the sea from about a mile up the road, and I used to send the Phantom 3 up that way, and then I used to just switch it to ATI mode and come down the coastline, facing towards the coast, and I used to bring it right down the coast, and I wasn't using any power whatsoever.
Save your battery anyway.
It's just learning really the ins and outs of how helicopters or quadcopters work.
Yeah.
You know, and using nature to your advantage.
So have you been out flying this week as well then, Tony?
Yeah.
Especially yesterday, in the winds yesterday, because I think it was a lot more windier yesterday along the east coast.
Yeah, well, yesterday was rainy, but that droney one I did, droney video, that was high winds. That was between the two rainstorms. And it was actually doing this to my coat. And it was hovering there. I said, do a droney anyway. And it went round. It was angled a bit, but it kept the camera straight. It did the 3 dronies. And that was it, you know. I was checking them out.
Yeah, because, I mean, I see that you get out nearly every day with yours, don't you? I
do try, yeah. Because, of course, living on the coast, I like the frame rates, like the waves when they come in and hit the side of the stones or the pier, and they come up and go into the sky, you know. At 96 frames a second, you can get this beautiful, serene water coming up in front of your helicopter, you know, and it's fantastic. You get some good quotes out of it, you know. People like them.
Yeah. What frame rate does the Mavic go up to then now?
Only 96.
96.
Now I do. Unfortunately, the Osmo that I've got, which it doesn't actually do live stream, but you can go up to 120 on that.
Yeah.
And you know, if you
don't the Osmo do live streaming at all then?
This one here,
yeah,
with a single on it, I cannot get it to do live stream. Now the one below that is the Osmo for the mobile.
Yeah,
that does live stream, and the one above it, the Plus, that does zoom in and God knows what else. That does live stream, but that one doesn't. And I've asked DJI. I said, look, this should work because I've got a mobile connected to it. And they told me to update it, try this, and I've updated it. It still doesn't connect. So,
no. So the mobile one's the best one to get then.
I'm looking at that at the minute because your mobile's waterproof, and you would be able to take that out in the rain.
Yeah. Because I mean, Random Live's been. She got one last week, didn't she, Chris? The Osmo mobile, and she went round London on, I think it was Saturday. Absolutely brilliant, you know. So because that's what I was thinking. So what is the camera on the mobile? Is it still a 4K camera?
It depends on which mobile you've got, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's on the mobile, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the new Samsung's, I think, 8 meg forward camera and 4 backwards. So.
Yeah. Where's Pixie gone? Oh, to make the coffee. That's why.
Coffee.
Yeah, he's gone for a latte.
Latte.
So, when's the best day for you to do an interview with you then, Tony?
I mean, most times, mate. I can't do it Saturday because Saturday I've got to go to the local pub because I'm on the front cover of a magazine.
Yeah. You've got that talk, haven't you?
No, this one's not. This is a magazine.
Yeah.
They've actually produced a brand new magazine called Northeast Coastline, and all the shots from the air are from my quadcopter. So I'm on the front page as a major contributor. Like, so I'm going up for the opening on the Saturday.
What's is the magazine in the newsagents?
I have no idea till Saturday. I think they're on about printing it to go in the newsagents and also online, I think. So
yeah. Oh, you'll have to let us know. Send me a link or whatever. Because I'd like to look at that. I bet that'd be an interesting one with you on.
Yeah, possibly. They've asked me. They keep sending me messages saying, we need Blythe this week. Can you do some shots of Blythe? So I'm out in my car and send us your receipt for your fuel. We'll pay for that, So
yeah. Oh, right. Hell, that's good.
Yeah.
Really good then. You'll have to do a slideshow on YouTube of your photographs that's in it.
Well, yeah, I've got them all down there, like, you know. So, my talk that I'm doing is on the 14th in Woolwich, and that's to the photography club.
Yeah,
They've invited us up because they're all clicky jobs, and they've never seen a quadcopter or understand what they are. So I'm trying to push over to them what quadcopters can do, and they're not all bad, you know. So, you know, I've
well, they're like anything, aren't they, Tony? They're not bad. It's the operators that are bad. The ones who do not obey the law, the ones that want to go as far, push the quadcopter as far as it'll go, instead of obeying the rules. You know, I mean, because every time I've flown, I think I've only ever gone above 200 foot once.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, where I live, there's a turbine up at the end of the pier. It's a big turbine. Now, I've took my quadcopter down there. It's a top propeller at the top. It's 480 feet.
Yeah.
It's well higher than my maximum is, because I took me Phantom 4 up that way from my house, and I went up to the end of the pier, and then something interfered with it, and I lost single. So it did a circle and came back the most direct route.
Yeah.
And when I got the video back, the propeller went out in front of the helicopter as it went through. Oh my God, you know. So unlike one of the helicopter return things actually follows the route that you did. And I think that's great because it'll backtrack, knowing it's going to miss. But at the minute, I haven't seen it on the Mavic where it does a reverse track. Yeah. I think it's only the professional Phantom 4 that does that, you know. So a bit annoying.
Yeah.
So what would be the top 5 accessories for your drone then? And the PS3 standard as well. That'll be for GAB and Tony.
GAB can go first.
Obviously, ND filters is a must to get the proper frame rate, so you don't get that shuddering in your video. The extra batteries, of course.
I've only got the one yet at the moment.
I currently am running a Arctech system.
Oh, so, the extended aerial thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been testing that for them for probably almost a year now, along with a card version of it.
What else would you get?
What else? Let's see. Neck strap. Well, the shoulder straps that go around the shoulders. Trying to think offhand. Cleaning, lens cleaner. It's like a little pen that has like a felt on one side and the brush on the other.
Have you got a backpack for your standard or a box that you carry it in?
I actually have the DJI backpack, multi-purpose backpack they have.
I've got a backpack, but it's not a DJI one.
The first one, the strap started to separate from the bag, so I had to have DJI replace it, and that took about 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah. Anything else?
Currently, not yet. I'm in the process of ordering the Inspire 1 tablet mount for it.
Oh, yeah.
And,
what tablet would you recommend to go live with? Or don't you go live?
Use the iPads and iPhones. I've used both Android and Apple and had more issues with Android versus Apple. So,
because I can't get on my Samsung S7. I ain't got the icons to go live. You show me where to go on the app.
On the
iPhone? I go exactly the same place, press 3 dots at the top, 3 dots at the bottom, blah, blah, blah. Not there. So why that is, and it's the latest app as well, I don't know.
Yeah,
for the app. Yes.
I can't understand that.
I actually was able to go live with my Apple.
But they are saying that they prefer Apple's than Samsung when it's going live with a drone. So, Tony, what about your accessories? Top 5?
Well, I got a tablet adapter for my Mavic, so it actually takes up to a 9-inch tablet. That looks huge tablet in front of you, this old control guide. Yeah, you get some good, I've used my Apple tablet on that. I've also got an Android tablet, and the Android tablet connects to these. It's the Glyph goggles.
Oh, you got the glyphs.
Oh, you got them, have you?
So I sit and have a look through that because, you know, you can see a lot better with them. But you've got to have the Android tablet running with that. So, but yeah, that's quite good. I've got one. I
can't fly with normal glasses, near like them.
I've got about 5 batteries, and I've got obviously the lens cleaner, and I've got 1 filter at the minute. But I've got the new props, the Go Quiet props.
Oh yeah.
They arrived yesterday from China, and it does make the Mavic quieter by a good 20–30%, you know.
Yeah.
Excellent, you know. And that's about it. And I've got a suitcase which looks like something you put money in, and that's where my money is when I go out.
Well, it's an expensive toy to break.
Yeah, but luckily they don't break that much, you know.
No, only propellers.
Well, I haven't replaced many of them on the Mavic. Whereas my X380, I crashed and burned 3 of them, and they were 380 quid each.
Oh,
they dropped out the sky.
How many drones have you had then over the year?
Well, I had 3 X380s, and then I had the Phantom 3, sold that for a Phantom 4. That one crashed in the water and I lost it, so I had to buy another one brand new. Insured that one, they transferred the insurance across. That went in the water, they replaced it. I sold that because I needed another car, so I got the car for that. And that was for the Mavic. So there you go.
Cool. What about yours for the Phantom 4 Professional then, Keith? What's your top 5 accessories?
Phantom 4 Professional? I don't know.
Or is it Advanced? Sorry, I do apologise.
The only thing I would get is a car battery charger for the batteries.
The car battery charger?
Yeah, so you can plug it into the cigarette lighter and charge your batteries. That'd be the main thing, because if you're going out in the field anywhere, you know, you can recharge your batteries as you're driving, type of thing.
I found those cigarette lighter power inverters work really well too.
Yeah. That's a good idea as well. So and perhaps I don't know the VR goggles. Yeah. Although I'm not keen on VR stuff.
The BT 3000 look nice, but they're really expensive.
Yeah. They are. This is it, you know, because I mean, as you said about the Osmo, I don't know whether to go for the Samsung Gear 360 and go for the 360 camera or go for that after watching Random Life Productions live on Saturday.
The only one thing that I would say about Osmos, the batteries that come with last about 20 minutes. So you need at least 4 or 5 batteries to do over an hour broadcast. But DJI have brought out an adapter that works with your Phantom batteries.
Oh.
So you put the big battery inside your pocket and then connect it into the artificial battery to actually work your Osmo.
Oh, that's an handy tip.
Oh, Darwin says that ever since he bought his goggles, it's rained. It's last Tuesday.
Random Life says 4 hours the batteries last. But she's got the, you know, the
phone one, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of, I suppose it depends on how you use it. you know, if you move the gimbal a lot, then it's not going to be lasting that much. If you're on constant broadcast, again, it drops it down. Whereas if you do 5 minutes and then switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, then it'll last a bit longer. But during a live broadcast, if if you're keeping it in one position, then there's no reason why it couldn't last maybe 40 minutes. As I haven't got the phone one, I don't know how the difference is. My Osmo here, because I don't have live broadcast, I've never put it through that test. So, we'll have to see when I get this sorted out for a live broadcast and try it. So
yeah, that's what you're really buying for, isn't it? For the live broadcasting.
Absolutely.
And if you can't go live broadcasting with the Osmo, there's got to be something wrong. So what have they said to you then, Tony, on that point then, DJI?
They're a bit confused on that, because they said, "Oh, have you updated your Osmo?" And I said, "Yes, I have." And they give me a link again, so I put that into the Osmo, and the Osmo came up and says, "You've already got the latest update put in."
Yeah.
I don't know, because I've got the big Samsung S8.
Yeah.
And to me, that should be a powerful enough machine to actually do a live broadcast.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I mean, because it must be a DJI program fault, DJI 4, or the DJI Go as it is, because this phone will actually work with the Mavic, and it used to work with me Phantom 4. It does live broadcasting from them.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why I shouldn't work with the Osmo.
No. Gail, Random Live, do you know whether you can go live with the Osmo? Not the mobile, but the other one. If you do, please put a comment in the window.
So I'll have to find out why my Samsung 7 hasn't got the option of going live. Even though I've got one battery, at least I could do like a 10-15 minute flight.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
I just wonder, do you think with him not being the registered owner of the standard, Tony, do you think that would make any difference?
No.
No. It's all gone through the app, isn't it?
But you are using the DJI Go app, are you not? Same as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the Osmo uses, and it's an Android I'm using. So again, that just proves it's the Android software which is stopping people from going live broadcast.
Well, that's nuts, that, isn't it?
And
no pun intended, salty up, sorry.
Yeah, well, I've emailed them today and said, look, the updates I've done everything else. It's the Android that you're letting down. Let's get things going. I mean, I haven't tried my Samsung tablet on that. That means I should do that just to confirm it. But I mean, DJI are supposed to be the bee's knees, and they need to get it sorted out.
Yeah, definitely, because then it's spoiling the fun for everybody who wants to go live, but
yeah,
can't.
Yeah, Random Life says that you should be able to go with the app. It will prompt you to go live.
From what I heard with Android, you have to go into the developer mod and enable to where you're allowed to use the Wi-Fi and data at the same time.
That's right. You should.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Because
God knows how to do it.
Both.
No, it doesn't automatically.
Oh, so Richard's put you have to have a wired connection to the RC Android, won't receive Wi-Fi and transmit data at the same time.
Ah, so I've got to have me a wire going from the phone to the
Yeah, but you can't with the standard.
Ah.
Can you, Jamie? No, I don't think you can you? It's not Lightbridge.
No.
Is it?
It's not Lightbridge.
Not Lightbridge. I can stream just fine with my iOS.
Yeah. Because Matt's big dream did he had the standard, and he had the Samsung 7. I think he's got, and yet he does live streaming.
It's very strange.
Yeah. So what I'd do, Chris, is just get in touch with Matt's big dream and find out how he did it, because I think he's got the Samsung 7 or 8, and
Yeah, he's got a Samsung 7. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has live streamed from his DJI standard.
If you think about it, if I press YouTube now, it says you can go live.
Yeah.
So if I can go live with YouTube on here,
Yeah.
data, there's no reason why DJI app cannot access that as well.
Yeah.
It's got to be a DJI software. I'm 100% certain of that. Software.
Yeah, DJI is a Apple fanboy.
Yes, they are. They're very close butt brothers.
Hi, Desi, Mike's Universe. How are you? Darwin Jordan says Apple does it, no problem, and it's an Android problem.
I would agree. Yes.
Yes. Well. I mean, with DJI, they are partnered with Apple, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes. But a lot of people can't afford Apples. They spent all their money on their expensive helicopters. They've got nothing left for Apple.
Yeah. No.
Definitely. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. I'll have to get a cheapo Apple phone. Get Apple 4S and go on that one.
I can try and put on my Apple and let's see if I can connect to mobile.
I've got that. That's an Android.
Well, put DJI go on that.
I've got the app on it, but I haven't seen. It's not charged up. It's dead as a dodo. And I haven't got the adapter to put it onto the controller, onto the control pad. But I'm sure it could go on live with this, but it's only a cheap.
Yeah, don't matter. You can try it.
I mean, I'll have a look. I'll charge it up a little bit while we're live on there. Then if we can get power, then I'll get the Apple. But it's
well, that's the other thing I did, guys. Look, on my 3D printer, it's for me Mavic batteries. It connects them. It connects and keeps the dust out of the batteries.
Nice one.
You've got a 3D printer as well, Tony?
Yes. Not married, so,
I'll have to come up to yours and have a meet up and have a look at the 3D printer as well.
I did a 3D pig money box yesterday because my mum, a couple of days back, because my mum's friends into pigs. So I downloaded this pig, and it's 5 inches across by 4 inches high. It's all holes inside it, like hexing holes. It took 36 hours to print, and the machine's in my bedroom, and it's whoa, 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 like that. I couldn't sleep in the bed. I've slept in the chair for 3 days.
The Litchi app may help with Android streaming.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Oh, there you go.
That was a very, very quick answer, that one, Tony.
Yeah, I've got the Litchi Osmo app, and I've got it for the, obviously for the helicopters as well. For the helicopters, it works fine, but for the Litchi, it does not. So let me just switch this on, and then we'll see if I can access the iPad onto it, and then I'll be able to tell you whether or not it's going to work. But yeah, I don't even know I've got DJI 4 on here. Or DJI. No, I'm going to have to download that actually. All right, I'll come back to that in a second then, because I've got to download DJI Go because I've never used it on here. But the Litchi app, I must admit, I'm very impressed with that. For flying the helicopter with. You can sit at home and you can plan a route, and you go out there and just load that route in. The helicopter just goes off and flies it.
Mm.
But you have
That's
to.
the waypoint, isn't it?
It's doing the waypoints, but you have to know the area, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
But it is it's a good app to have, mainly because, well, what I've done in the past with Litchi is rather than draw a route, I've took a battery out and I've done a flight over an area that I want to film, which I do a film anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I'm recording that to know what height I should be at to do that route. And then I draw a route around that area, so I know the height's right. And then I send the helicopter up, and then I have control of the camera. I can swing the helicopter while it's in space around, but the helicopter keeps going around the track I've just done.
Yeah.
So
Is that the same for the P3 standard on the waypoints then?
yeah,
even though it's flying, you can still spin it around, and obviously you can use the camera, but you can still spin it around and it's still going whichever way you set it to go.
Yes, yeah.
No, that's cool. I'm definitely going to have to try that, but I'm going to get a bit more confident with the actual flying first.
Yes.
All you've got to do, Chris, is go into a big, large open space.
Well, that's why I go to the big park that'll be going on.
Yeah.
I go there. Hello, Matt, please.
Hello, Matt, please.
Yeah, so that's the only really big open space I've got that's close by. But like I say, I finish work at 4 o'clock. And by the time I've got in and got settled and everything, it's near enough way dark already now.
Yeah.
And I ain't that confident in flying in the dark yet.
Yeah.
So I've got to get used to flying properly first before I try out like that.
Yeah, well, see, that's why when you live near a beach,
a
large open area. As long as the tide's out, you've got plenty of room.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, as long as you don't land in the sea, you're fine, Keith.
Yeah.
I actually had my P3 out 2.2 miles.
Is it out? Sure.
Pardon?
And you had a good signal on that then?
I was using the Arctec.
Yeah.
I'm just getting that. It allows me to Osmo to stand up.
Yeah.
I'm going to connect. I know exactly what I was going to do, rather than just hold on to it.
Yeah. When I've seen you out with that, Tony, with your Osmo, and you're walking along, you said you still get a little bit of a shake, do you then? Yeah,
you do. You get this like wobble. You can see you walking, put it that way.
Yeah.
And whereas I don't think we noticed much walking when she was out around London, No,
I did. I looked at that and I thought, with the mobile, you don't seem to get that, do you?
Well, I mean, if you look at my Berwick one, I was walking around with the Osmo and it wasn't that bad. But if you look at the horizon, you do see the wobble.
Yeah.
The only way to fix that is getting the Z arm.
You can do the settings on it on gimbal speed and that. It's usually set to auto, but you can do it to slow, fast, whatever. So maybe going on a fast gimbal might sort that out. I've never really thought about it,
Yeah. Well, you're learning all the time, aren't you, really?
Yes, yeah. What I do like about it is with the Osmo, because it's got the Inspire camera on it.
Yeah.
You can put it into camera mode and you go into castles and what have you.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky enough to do a fly around the outside, which I've done anyway, you can do that picture. Because like in Dunstanburgh Castle, I actually walked up because I'm a member of the National Trust, and I can walk through the gates with the camera and walk around. But I also went half a mile down the road and then took off and went to 300 feet and went around it that way.
Yeah. Because I mean, as long as you're not taking off in National Trust properties.
Well, the thing is, if I'm on the ground there, it's totally green and you don't see nothing. There's the walls and that's it. It's a green field. But when I took the Mavic up from the air with the sun going down, you could see the outline of the darker green, which showed you the buildings. And as it were, you could see where the kitchen was. You could see where the doors were.
Yeah.
And
Owen's put it's because the Osmo doesn't do the up and down, neither does the mobile, but some phones have auto correcting the actual lens.
Right. That's probably right then.
Yeah. I've been looking at the footage and I think, well, should I get one or should I bother? I mean, I've got the old-fashioned ones, where you got to do it all, don't need a battery.
Yeah.
But it's annoying. It takes time to get them balanced. That's the problem.
Well, with DJI, you don't tend to do that. There's an auto calibration built into all their software.
Yeah.
So, like I've just been watching somebody on YouTube and they put a zoom lens on to the mobile app.
Yeah.
So they had an iPhone on it and then he put a fisheye lens on it.
Yeah.
And then he calibrated and it worked fine. He had a fisheye lens as he walked around. He went up the ski lifts and everything, So we've just got to sign into DJI to get this thing active. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I've just got this charged up, but it's still saying no live on this one either.
What, on the DJ? On this
one.
On the DJI Go app, still doesn't.
Yeah. It obviously don't work on this Android one as well. But never mind. Sorry, carry on, guys.
I'm just going to access me Wi-Fi and see if it picks up the Osmo, and I'll be able to see if that works as well. So, looking for the network. I haven't found the Osmo.
Always goes, yeah. That's a great job for the Osmo series, apart from the mobile, as it does not connect due to the gimbal not being dischargeable from the handle like the other Osmos.
Yeah. Now, let me just see. Ready. Yeah.
I'll go home tonight and I'll mess with, because I have an Android phone too, but I'll try it on and do the develop app.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know, Jamie, won't you?
It just proves to you, look, on an Apple device. I don't think I actually see that. Go live.
Live broadcast, yeah.
What is it? Is that with the Osmo?
That's with the Osmo.
So you can go live with it then.
Oh, there you go.
But that it's a little bit ridiculous,
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Tony. But you can get it's got to be the phone, the Android.
It's the Androids. They're letting us down, so I can email them back and say, right, it's not my Osmo, it's not my Android, it's actually your software.
It's actually Android. They don't allow you to use Wi-Fi and data at the same time.
Yeah.
Osmos, or even.
Well, that's rubbish, that, isn't it? It is.
So you have to enable the feature to allow data at any time, even while on Wi-Fi.
Well, on the Android?
Yes.
Okay. Richard, can you put a link into that one then for us in the chat? If you can find it.
Search for the Xeon. Sorry,
yeah.
It does exactly the same as the snip of the price and has a 12-hour battery. Ooh.
Oh dear me. No, I mean, I enjoy doing the Osmo. It'd be nicer if it can go live, because that means if I go to the castles or inside church, I'll be able to do a live from there as long as I've got data. That's your biggest problem, data,
Yeah, it's having a...
I'm getting a GoPro Hero 4. Would I be able to attach that to the drone, or have you got to use a normal camera that's already on there?
If you're going to do the hero to it, you can do a Wi-Fi connection, but you're going to be limited to how strong that Wi-Fi is. If you think about it, that's where your limitation is. So you're limited to about maybe 500 feet, depending on how strong your Wi-Fi is.
Well, I'll not be going more than that anyway, yet.
You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I see where you're going, yeah. But the signal's not bad for the phone I've got and whatnot, but I don't know. I'll probably just stick to the camera I've got at the moment. Because it does say on the app, I don't know if it says on anybody else's app, but DJ Go app, I've got a 5G on my camera.
Five.
That's the same as anybody else's?
No, the 5G is a new one, because 4G's... yeah, 4G is the standard. 5G is one that they got out last year, and it's supposed to be a stronger, more range with it. So that's the better one to go for.
Well, the only problem is that for like your video feed, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's stronger on that sort of thing.
But the highest that my software goes up to is 4G, so there's no point in recording it in 5G, really, is there?
See, 5G is not really anything to do with your picture quality that comes down to your quadcopter. It's all relating to the single. So, like, if you're flying in 4G and you flew it to the end of the field, on 4G you might get a bit of shimmering. Where if you click to 5G, 5G is a stronger signal, so that shimmering will vanish and give you a clearer picture.
Right, got you.
It doesn't actually improve the picture that's going on the SD card. It improves the picture that comes to you.
Right, got you. I'm with you.
I've just looked on my, I don't know if you won't be able to see that. No, it's too bright. I've just looked on my Samsung. It said restricted networks, and every restricted network on there is switched off. So I can see the Osmo, and I'm going to switch the Osmo on as either restricted or not restricted. I don't know which way around this is going. So I'm going to see if the DJI app will connect then. I don't know.
No, it says it's the speed of the data transfer.
Yes, the data transfer would be an issue as well.
Vinny G, you can actually... Oh, hi, Vinny G. Sorry, I didn't see you coming in there, mate. It says you can actually go on live on YouTube via a phantom camera. Yeah, we've been going on about that, but on my phone, a Samsung 7, I get a Samsung Galaxy S7, it won't let me go on live. There's nothing on there saying go on live broadcast. So we've just been talking about it a while back, and it's a bit of a pain in the rear for that, but never mind. Not to worry. When you next get your drone out then, Keith?
The next nice day.
Oh, that'll be never then.
That'll be hopefully sometime next week. Weather's going. Although if it's not so windy, if it's only about 15 to 20, I might try it.
Because like I said, the only real time I can go fly now is at the weekends.
Yeah. Well, it'd probably be the weekend, you know, because I don't think we're going over to the daughters at the weekend, so I'll be round here. Yeah, but so I don't know what the forecast is yet.
We'll be going down the Pixies then. And Vinny G saying it's 35 degrees right now.
Yes, that's all right, Vinny. It's all right for you. It's, what is it here tonight?
About 2 Celsius, I reckon. Here. What is it temperature-wise, you know?
It's 2. Feels like -7 outside.
2 Celsius, Jeanette's just said.
Yeah, that's what it says on mine. 2, but feels like -7.
Yeah, we haven't got the heating on, have we? No, we haven't got the heating on.
Oh, and in Wales, it's exactly 0.
Oh, freezing, literally.
Aye. No, I couldn't actually broadcast even with that switched on, so...
What, you can't broadcast?
Not with the Osmo, because I've just gone through the switches about blocking internet on data and that, you know, and I've clicked the Osmo in both directions, and still won't broadcast, doesn't come up. So it definitely comes down to a software issue.
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to try something on my internet settings on my phone, see if we can change anything. Probably not. If I find out, figure out where the settings are. Start again. See if we can get this going.
I'm just going down to see if my DJI Go. Let's have a look.
So even with the Apple, it's not allowing the Osmo to live stream.
No, the Apple does.
Yeah.
The Apple does. And I've just looked at the DJI Go app.
Yeah.
It says mobile data. It's used 102 megabytes or stroke 32 gigabyte since the 11th of December.
Yeah.
Or September rather. So it's obviously trying to use the mobile data, but it's not getting there.
Yeah.
So let's see what the permissions are. Yeah, I mean, it's got access to the camera, the contacts, location, microphone, phone, and storage. So
have you got mobile data on the on your iPad then?
no, I've got to do a shared on my mobile.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that will use it.
Yeah, but I got 30 gig a month. I can't use it.
Yeah, but that'd soon use it though.
I can go out and fly every day, right?
Yeah.
And I'll still have 16 gig at the end of the month.
Oh.
Because it's compressed data, you see, when it's video.
Yeah, because what I've got, Tony, I've got a mobile router from EE.
Right.
You know, I pay what, £15 a month for it for 20 gig of usage.
Right.
So I put that in my pocket and I can use my iPad. Then, you know, because I've got the iPad Pro.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I can use that. Because I found free was the best service for being out in the country with.
Right.
When you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's having a network where you can connect to.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think if I was live streaming, you know, I think 30 minutes is long enough to be live streaming.
Well, certainly I would say so. You know.
Yeah,
because you don't have things to say.
Yeah, because I mean, Brandon did the first one a couple of weeks ago, and she would, because I was late coming on, she did about an hour, didn't she, Chris?
Yes, she did.
So you know, that uses a lot of data. Yes, Mel, we do.
What is this? I'm trying to find the data server off.
Try that.
Allows unrestricted data.
I still can't understand why you can't get on your. You've got the Samsung 7, haven't you, Chris?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think that's what Matt had. So as I say, give him a ring on Hangouts at about 10:30, and he might be home then.
Yeah, hopefully, then he'll probably be able to put me in the right direction.
Android.
Data usage. Yeah, it's not going to be that, is it?
And
sorry, mate.
Options.
It's very strange.
It is. I still think it's a software issue rather than anything else.
Yeah, but I would have still thought it would have come up on the DJI Go app that he could live stream because, you know, I mean, I've got a Samsung tablet, I've got my iPad, and I've got a Sony Android phone. And on all three of them, I can live stream from, but my mate used to have the standard, and he could live stream from all three.
Okay.
Hello, 15 minutes tutorials.
From Brazil.
Brasilia.
Yeah.
All over the world tonight.
Yeah, give that a try.
Let's have a look.
Have wireless and your network at
Yeah.
once.
So have you live streamed then, Jamie, from your
With
phone?
us, yes.
Yeah. On iOS, but not on an Android then.
When I had the Android, the feature was not available yet at the time. So I'll go home tonight and try it.
Yeah.
Yes, please, and then let us all know whether it works or not. Please.
Yeah. So if I put your standard on my phone next time you came or I came to you, you would have the Go Live facility because I've got it on.
I would have thought so, Keith. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got it on this phone.
Right. So it should do it then, shouldn't it? Flight
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah.
I've just tried to put my flight mode on, and that's not made any difference to it. So I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. So thanks a lot for joining us, Mel. Pleasure having you in the chat. We'll have to have a private hangout sometime, or another chat on YouTube Live. I don't know. I'll try and join one of your live streams. I'll keep on missing it.
Yes, thank you very much, Mel, for popping in, my friend, and peace to you, brother. Have a good one.
So Tony, are we going to see the Osmo live tomorrow? Well, I'm hoping. Yeah. I'm hoping.
Yeah. If Santa arrives in the front street, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Just from the, just outside, just to test it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good to see quality of that.
If I could, I would, but I just haven't found any way around it. Other than sticking me big iPad on there somehow, I don't know how I'm going to do that either.
Yeah, you've got your 3D printer. Think of something. A strap, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
A strap going down to an holder just there.
Sorry, mate. You did what?
A strap going down to a 3D holder down on your chest, so you can it's hands free, so you can see what you're doing.
Okay.
Hey, Tony, I'll put a link in the chat. Take a look at that.
Oh yeah.
Good idea.
Still works on enable. Okay, that's good. You put a link in, so we'll have a look at that. Yeah.
Shows you how to activate it at the same time.
Cool. I'll have a look at that one in a second then.
Awesome.
But no, there's I'm still working on the DJI app's been updated now because of what's going on with selfies and that.
Yeah.
The new update actually includes selfies now, which gives you the rocket, the spiral, and the droning that goes away from you and comes back. They all work tremendously well. But on the other hand, there's in the photography side, on the quick shots, it actually allows you to do 360-degree ones. And it's built into the software that it creates them inside. When you land the helicopter, it'll create one, so it actually knits them together. So there's no reason to go on the internet and that,
Yeah.
But is it the same quality?
Yes.
On the SD card.
Yes. Yes.
Is that on the Mavic then?
It's an upgrade for the Mavic or the DJI 4 series. So yes, it's on the DJI 4 app. But what it did the other day, it's got the vertical simulation that doesn't knit so well. Then you've got the 180, which goes across. It does that very well. It does it very fast. I was afraid the Mavic would go on the sky because it is done within 30 seconds, you know. And then, you know, then it says, do you want a 360? Now, a 360 I was expecting to go all the way around. But again, it doesn't. The aircraft sits in the sky and it goes Yeah. Within 40 seconds, it's done what it classifies as 360, but it's not. It's upper, lower, and center bit of the 180 you've just done. And then it knits them all together to give you this big panoramic picture. You know?
Oh, that sounds cool. They ought to get that for the Phantoms, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, I would post a picture on here, but you can't do pictures on the talk, you see.
No, you can't, can you?
No. Sure, I don't know whether I've got one here, but
yeah, you can, Tony. You can screen share.
Can I?
Yeah. If you just hover over to the left-hand side, say second button down, it's screen.
Oh yeah, screen share. But I think you've got to have it on your actual page that you're sharing, haven't you?
Yeah.
Just turn that page on that you've got your thing on.
Here I've got it just come up. So I'm just going to see if I can access the picture. Let me just see if I can come up here.
I've never done it on a live broadcast, but we have done privately, haven't we, Chris? So
Yeah. I've seen other people do it on screen share while it's live, so you should be able to do it.
I don't think you can do it from if you're going up from your phone.
Right. Let me. That's not the best one. Let me give you this 360 one if I can pick it up. Where are you, little bugger?
Got that many films and whatnot on there, you can't see it.
I've got so many folders from my flights and that. It's quite ridiculous. Panel says, give me all the panel looks. Where are we coming out of here? Panel.
I've just read your link and I had a standard. Could I get it to work? But I never knew that something needed enabling on the phone. There's got to be some YouTubes on there to get it on, aren't there?
Yeah, there'll be something on there. Yeah, but I can't understand why it's not on your DJI Go app, because it should be. The live streaming should be available there.
Yeah, and if it is, so don't call me data up, but if it is,
there's one there. There's one.
Yeah. Oh.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That ahead of you is where I live. That's the street I live in, just ahead of you there.
Yeah.
Just where that grey line is, that's my house there, on my flat. But that's why I don't meet anybody here. You've got I'm surrounded. The helicopter's perched above the sea at the minute, and you've got the dock to the right of my house, and then fields to the left, and there's only like maybe 100 people in here.
So this screenshot, we know where it is. We live, so we can all go to his house for a beer.
Yeah. And using it, I'm just seeing if I've got another shot, because I did no, I don't know where that other one. That one's the main one. Let me just see if I can. You know, I was on about the castle and that.
Yeah.
This is where I mean, Dunstanburgh Castle.
Oh, hell, that's a good one. Look at that.
Do you see what I mean about the way you can see where the buildings used to be?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see that from the ground. You only can see it from the air.
Really?
That is cool.
Isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Eh?
That's awesome.
So
nearly as good as mine.
you can get some really, really good pictures, you know. I say the shot that I did tonight from me my camera, like, I don't know if it's going to let me do it. No, I can't do that. The moonshots I did tonight were from my Sony camera,
Yeah.
which I watched, you know. So you can do all that sort of thing when you do it. What else have I got on here, picture-wise? I'll show you if I can get this one to come up. This was last night over the sea, and let's just see if I can get this to come up.
Cruise.
How about that one?
Oh, that's a good shot, yeah.
Not come up yet on mine. Oh, it has.
Well, my house is to the right of that by maybe 500 feet.
Oh, I see the light of the sea there. That's awesome.
So, you know, and then up the road. Well, I'll show you this one. This is a place called Allenmouth, and it's about an hour up the road.
Oh, that's a good shot as well.
You know.
So do you take the photograph, Tony, or do you take the still off the video?
Usually I take it off the video.
Yeah.
That's how I usually work it. But at the end of the day, you're getting just as good shots from the 4K video as you do from doing the camera.
Yeah.
I mean, this picture is done in the new DJI app, the new one. You see how it's blacked out a couple of things, but that's the beach that I fly from. And if you notice, there's nobody on it.
Yeah. Oh, I can see you just there.
Yeah, I'm on there. That beach house there is for sale for £320,000, and you can see my house behind that. So that just shows you how close I am to that beach.
Yeah,
that is cool.
That's why I love watching your videos, because you're so close. You haven't got a long way to go. You know, I mean, I'm about 2 miles from the beach where I live, so I haven't got a long way to go. But you know, I haven't got the coastline you've got up in your part of the world.
No, but the thing about being up here, I'm only 50. No, tell I. I'm about 80 miles from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
So I'm fairly well up the country.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
You know, I mean, some of the shots I've done for the magazine, I can show you a few of them. Let's see if I can do this.
Bye, January. Thanks for coming in.
There's one. And that's of Blythe. Mark, can you see that one?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, that is.
That is up about half a mile up the road. And then you've got another shot of that same area. I back the helicopter, if I can do it. Get in the way. There you go. That's the same shot from a distance. And that's Blythe Beach you see there.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, and then over the river, I've took my helicopter across the river and got a different shot as well from where I live. See if I can do that. That's Blythe itself, the town.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And Amble, which is up the road, is where I went the other day for flying, because I love flying up there. And that's the shot I got from Amble.
Oh, that's a good shot as well.
You see the island there?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Well,
top left.
Yeah, I flew me Phantom 4 up and around that.
Would the from where you are now, there, would the Phantom 3 get that far without the extender thing, the Arctic?
What, to the island or just where I am there?
Yeah.
It would do that shot because I'm only like maybe 500 feet from the helicopter.
Right.
It depends on how far it is.
I mean, technically, the extender would get out to the sea, then back down again. You know.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm just seeing if I've got. Let's have a look. I mean, this. If I do this shot, this is a place called Spittle, and it's on the outskirts. Well, we're actually looking towards Berwick, if I can do this one. So I took it out. We were in quite strong winds, actually, so I just took the shot and got back. But what you're seeing there is Berwick.
That's good.
And over the top left there would be the Cheviot Hills.
Have you been over there then?
One place I fancy going if I'm not restricted on the flying. I haven't really looked at the flying restrictions there. And
Awesome.
do you want to see one of me naughty pictures? I did not a naughty picture, but where I shouldn't be flying.
Oh right, yeah, go on then.
That is Alnwick Castle.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a good picture.
Now that in there, the Lord of Northumberland lives, so he doesn't particularly like quadcopters, but I was like half a mile away, so you know. But you've got Bamburgh. You've got more castles up here. You got Bamburgh Castle. That's done by the Earl of Northumberland. He lives there. He didn't like us flying on there, but I did get permission to actually fly. He says as long as you stay well away from the castle, because people actually live there. He rents the rooms out. You know?
Darwin says my standard will get 1,000 meters with the Arctic and the Icarus app.
Yeah. So that there is Alnwick Castle on the approach to it, and that's Alnwick. That's.
Sorry, Tony. Do you know with the standard? Do you know when you're flying?
Yes.
JB probably answered this one. When you're flying and you want to take a photograph, have you got to be hovering, or can you take pictures as you're flying and it won't be blurry?
It's always I've done photographs while flying, but sometimes it's best to hover it and then get your shot lined up that you want.
Yeah, to get your best picture, it's best to just stop and then take your picture.
Yeah, because that's all I've done. I've been practicing my photographs. I've got up and just took a couple of pictures. I've not actually flown while I'm taking them. So always hover when you're taking pictures.
Yeah, if you want to do that, the best thing to do is just grab screen grabs.
Right, got you.
Get your picture from there.
That. Screen grab.
As I say, the see if that comes up. This, if it does it, where's it gone? I'm going to try and show you the shot of Amble coming back in. That there is looking back in. I'm to the left where the boats are. I'm parked down there. You can just about see my car near that ramp. So I'm hovering above the river that comes in from Amble. And in the distance there, you've got the Cheviot Hills, but there's a castle there, and that is Warwick Castle.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Warkworth Castle. Warkworth Castle.
I'm going to say Warwick Castle, yeah. I've heard of Warwick. I had to hear the other one.
Warkworth. So, you know. Well, that sharing worked quite well, actually. That That does.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
does, it's very good. We've got 23 likes for the first Drone Talk, Keith.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
And you've
Very,
been
very
on
good.
just over it. Well, you've been on well over an hour.
Exactly, we're only going to go on for an hour, but I think we'll close it down about 10-ish. But would people like us to do a Drone Talk every week, say every Thursday?
Yes, I would.
And we'll possibly, the next one, hopefully, might be on OBS.
Yeah.
But then that way we'll not be able to get people in unless we have them from the start.
We'll keep this to the Hangouts, I think.
Keep it to the Hangouts, yeah?
Yeah. Do you know which storm we had the other day or yesterday?
Yeah.
The drone up between. I said I had the drone up. I just shot from the drone of the clouds.
Have a look at this one.
Can you,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
and then let's see if I can do this one. This is before it actually. Let's do another one. So you got to keep going back into screenshot. I did about 3 screenshots of it. Can you see that one or not?
It's not come up yet.
Okay, let me just do that one again. Come on,
Takes a second or two to come up.
there you go.
Mine's not come up yet. Oh yeah, that's cool. You see it rolling in, can't you?
Yeah, and you can see all the rain hitting the ground ahead of us.
It looks like a huge bloody wave coming towards the.
Yeah, looks like a monsoon. But that was the other day before it started to really rain. It was going to the right, but that's when I was doing these pictures, and the wind was quite strong, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I went up last Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. We went just before we went shopping. It was lovely and sunny, but there was a great big cloud in the distance. And obviously up in the sky, the winds must be pretty high. Because by the time I got it, the drones set up and everything, it was nearly on top of me, this cloud. I thought, I'll just try and get it up and do a little flight. And as soon as I took it up, I had to bring it straight back down again because it started raining. Yeah, I actually did a little video. I think when I was showing the video of when I got the bag, the drone, the rucksack, and I put it on the end of that, and basically I went up, spun it around a few times, and come straight back down again. You can see the rain coming down. I thought, I'm not getting it wet. I'm not getting it wet.
What was it? I mean, a guy sunk his Mavic the other day, and he put it in rice, and he flew it again.
It's what? Sorry.
He sunk it under the river. His Mavic. It came back, no battery, and it just crashed into the river, went under. Eventually, he picked it up, he took it home, and he put it in rice for 3 days, and he does, and then he took it out and flew it.
I'm not trying it now.
I'm going to try something, guys. I'm going to show you a castle I did. I went on a haunting event, and the guys asked me to do an actual film of this castle because it's a privately owned castle. I'm going to try to do a movie to show you what it's filmed. Can I have a look?
Go on then.
Go on then, he says. Here we go.
Thanks, Nerd.
Let's see if I can get this one.
Pixie has become a drone. Rest in peace, old Pixie.
Let's see if I can get this up and running. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
That's Bodwithin. That's no Gwynedd Castle in Wales. That's where we did the Most Haunted Night.
Oh, cool.
And the guy said, you know, it's privately owned now, and he says we can't see what's on top of the towers. And I said, well, I can do a drone shot for you. He says, yeah, if you can do me some video footage, that'll be great because it's like £8,000 to get the scaffolding.
Oh.
So I said, well, as long as I can use the footage. So this is the footage I got, and I thought, well, I'm going to share it because it's mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just say give me a grand for it.
I mean, £8,000 for scaffolding, you could buy what? 80 drones or so, like, you know, or whatever, you know.
I'll just buy one drone at eight grand. It'd be a super duper drone.
Or 8
Yeah.
I take it on a little bit. just to show you. Look, you can actually see on top.
Oh, cool.
What great footage that is.
They've never actually seen the top of this because I say they need the scaffolding. Let me shift this out of the way. So I went across, and this building you see on the left was the main house, but it's all boarded off. They've never seen inside that either. So I took the drone across and had a look inside.
Oh, that's cool, that is.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't it just there? Saved them a lot of money there, Tony.
Yeah, well, I swing around because I noticed the trees there, and I have a look inside the house and just tip it down. This was done with a Mavic. You know.
Does the camera on the Mavic go straight down, like on the...
Yeah, I'm about to do that now because I'm hovering above it. I'm just positioning the helicopter. I'm keeping an eye on the trees and that because I'm like a quarter of a mile away.
Yeah, yeah.
So here we go. I'm just turning it around, looking down that way, and there you go. Look.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Then you spin the helicopter around. It shows you all the birds and that, and the walls and where the windows were, and you know.
That's good, that.
It is, isn't it? Absolutely.
So that was, you know, worthwhile shot. But yeah, I enjoyed doing that actually because I had permission to do it, and you know, it was well worth doing. You know.
Yeah, Tony, can you put your link into the chat? Your channel. Has he been giving us a wrench?
What comes? I don't think he has. If you type something in the chat, I'll give you a spanner, Tony. Then you can post a link. Or have you? I'm not sure.
Not too certain. Let me just...
Yeah, because Tony's worth following his channel.
He does some very, very, very good videos.
So,
yeah. Sometimes you get 3 a day off him.
Unfortunately, I get told off as well.
Oh dear.
I mean, if you copy that quadcopter video footage studio, that's what me Hangouts, what do you call it? Is, you know, me site.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Usually when I do a link, it gives me something really long, and you know you have problems and actually do it. But you've got to have a little bit of confidence when you're flying, and you start off close and then you gradually edge outwards, you know, and see how far you can go. And I mean, I have been out in some winds that, you know, you can't, you know, you wouldn't fly in. One of the castles I did, which I was on about,
I'll put it in for you.
Ah, good man, good man.
But if you go in the chat when you've done what you're doing, mate, I will make you a moderator, and then you can put links in whatever next time you come on.
Have a look at this. I'll turn the music off. That there, oops, can you see that?
Yeah.
That there is Bamborough Castle.
Confidence is a posh word for balls, says Darwin. I ain't got none of that then.
Yeah, that's owned by the Lord of Northumberland, and he lives in there. And there's 37 people rent the castle out, rooms in the castle to live there.
Oh, wow.
So that's why he doesn't want any drones close by. So what I did 500 feet away from the castle and did a little bit of zooming in to get this sort of footage.
Yeah.
See, I think that's where the standard fails, because it hasn't got the zooming in capability, has it?
Well, no, it's
in software.
It's done because it's done on filmed in 4K, and you can zoom in on 4K without losing.
Can you?
Yeah, quality. If you got the software, you just crop in a lot more.
Yeah, there is that, I suppose.
But you've got to be filming in 4K to do that.
I always film in 4K or even 5G.
That there is the beach at Bamborough.
Oh, cool.
You know, and again, you're getting knackered actually going up there.
I love pictures at sea though when it's like that.
But I was looking for I've got one of them which was very windy, and I was just trying to find that shot for you to show what the helicopters are capable of, but I just can't really find it.
No,
Oops.
sorry, mate. I think as soon as J&B comes back, I think I'll close it down because I'm getting a bit tired now.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to get my beauty sleep.
But there
So
you
the
go.
devil, he's back.
He's back. He's outside by the looks of it. What's he doing?
Ah, he's outside. Right, JB, I'll just say, as soon as you got back, fella, I'm going to close it down because it's 10 o'clock at night over here, mate.
Okay, no problem.
So, I'd like everybody to wish everybody thank you very much for coming on. And
Thank you.
with Keith as well, this is part of his thing as well. So, would everybody like it a weekly thing on a Thursday night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm keen on that.
Yeah, that'll be then. So, do it between 8 and half past start in the evening, UK time. Everybody else is welcome in the chat as well to come and have a look.
We can share pictures.
Yeah, exactly. We can get everything put on the PC and share everybody's footage. I'm just going to figure out how to do screen share. I'm sure I'll be all right with it all. So, yeah, thanks, J&B. Thanks, Tony, for coming on tonight. More than welcome next time.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. Very interesting talking to you, but I'm looking forward to the interview with you. I'm just going to do a quick shout out. If you haven't seen it, I interviewed Drone Girl this morning on my channel. It's up about 114 views so far on it. So
awesome, well done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tony was in the chat, wasn't you?
I was.
Yeah, I had a few technical problems though. You know, Hangouts kept on going off.
It did.
Yeah, we're just about to finish Fleetback Productions. So it was just doing a quick shout out to what if you go on Eagle's page, you'll see his latest video, which is an interview with Drone Girl. So if you fancy watching that, go and click on that, mate. Be most appreciated. Leave a comment and a like. Awesome stuff. Right, guys, that is it. I'm going to close it down now, and I shall see you all on the next one, which will be Thursday between 8 and half past 8 next week.
Okay. Yeah. Bye then. Bye everyone.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your drive.
Yeah.